Afternoon, everyone. All right, we got a lot to get through today. We had almost a full slate of games, except for a couple teams this week. So we'll quickly go through that and some other news to talk about as well. Yeah, like FAU getting crushed by UTSA. You were talking all that smack last week, FAU, but you got crushed this week. Where's that smack talk now? Yes, we got our butts handled to us, USF. We know this. But UTSA is a really good football program. They were injured at the beginning of the year. They got healthy at the right time. Now they're dominating. Yeah, USF, we were picked to finish second in the conference. We're making a run towards it right now. We still got to play Tulane, and that's going to be a really good game. Tulane still got to play FAU, which could help us. There's still a lot of football left to be played. Big talk from a couple of newbies who just played last year in the Conference USA. We dominated your newbie brother, UAB, in the Battle of the Bones. I'm going to be so quick to talk there, USF and Memphis. Charlotte and us had a hell of a game for 4 quarters, and they came out on top. And Rice took us for everything we were worth on Thursday. They are very tough. And North Texas took us to the very brink, and we came out on top. So don't think they're underrated just because they came from a lower conference. Exactly. If we didn't make mistakes versus USF, we would have won that game. I almost guarantee it. That's right, USF. And also, you forgetting that we threw for 4 touchdowns and ran for 4 touchdowns on you. So you don't have any room to talk. Yes, you won more games than you have all than last year, but you're still vulnerable. Hey, Siri, call the Burn Center. Tell them they need 2 beds for Memphis and USF. Moving on, SMU and Temple. You guys had a okay game, even though it was a complete blowout. Temple, you trying to change this? We're trying, but I don't know if we'll be able to. I'm just glad there were a lot of NFL scouts in the stands looking at our boy. I can't argue with that logic. SMU, you are looking really good. You look like you may finish the year undefeated in conference play before you head on to the ACC. So, congratulations there. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I just want to make a good impression before we leave to go on the ACC and face the next level of competition. But we're going to miss our time here. You've all been really great. Navy, I don't know what to say. You gave Air Force everything in his word. I'm sorry it didn't turn out your way. That's all right, sir. We didn't exactly play our best either, but we'll get them next year. That's for sure. Glad to hear it. So, moving on to other news before we get to basketball. Army will be joining the conference next year as a football member only after being approved by everybody, which is really good. So, they'll be starting next year. Sir, what about the Army and Navy game in the second weekend of December? That will remain a non-conference game, and they will play as non-conference opponents. They'll only play as conference opponents if they play for a conference championship, which, to be fair, none of us see that happening. Really, sir? You're going to say that to us? That hurts. Well, be fair, Navy, you are kind of struggling in the football field. Still, FAU, it doesn't mean we can't play for a conference championship game. I mean, I still like the rivalry, but you guys don't have your rivals. I get it, Navy, I really do. But looking at it in the future, it really benefits all of us. Exactly how, UTSA? Exactly how does it benefit us all? UTSA had a sold-out stadium for when Army came to town. They have an Army and Air Force base right there in San Antonio. It's one of the biggest in the country. All of you have veterans living somewhere within 10 miles of your stadium. When Navy comes to town, there's a lot of Navy vets that come to your games to see their alma mater service play. It's going to be the same thing for Army. Imagine if Air Force comes down, you got an Air Force base in your city. It's the same exact thing every time. Exactly right, UAB. Exactly right. It's when Army plays Navy at the end of the year. They always play in an NFL stadium. That stadium's always packed, from veterans to retired military to active military and all that. So they begin playing in the conference next year as a full-fledged member for just football. Yes, that is correct. They're going to be a football member only, member of the conference. All right, so moving on. Basketball is just about 2 weeks away, so we're very excited. A lot of you are already having your Madness celebration. I know FAU is going to be raising their Final Four banner. Let's see. North Texas, you're going to be raising your championship banner as well. UAB, I think you were raising an NIT Final Four banner. Should be us raising a banner in our arena. You mean the one you share with the Memphis Grizzlies? And that you miss rent payments on during your time there? Ooh, this is getting really spicy. I wonder if I should order popcorn. I wonder if I still got that bottle of rum in my desk.